G or T. G or T. What am I talking about? Trust taxation. And I'm just using G or T for fun. So G for me means grantor trust tax status, and T for me means non-grantor trust tax status. So what does that mean? Well, for grantor trust tax status, all income deductions credits of the trust are run through the grantor's personal income tax returns. The non-grantor trust tax status means all the income deductions credits are going in the trust income tax returns. And when you're setting up the typical revocable trust, you're using G, everything run through the grantor's personal income tax returns. When you're setting up the irrevocable lifetime trust, you can use G or T, but so often G is desired because you still maintain certain benefits. One of the benefits is if you're transferring real estate, if you're transferring your home into the irrevocable trust, you continue to maintain or can have into the future your real estate tax exemptions, which are so beneficial. As well, you can have the capital gains tax exclusion upon a sale of the property. And then for estate tax planning purposes, the grantor continues to pay the personal income taxes associated with the trust income. And that essentially subsidizes the trust so it can continue growing without having to pay any taxes. It's the grantor who's paying those taxes, and the payment of those taxes is not a gift under the gift tax laws. And so that's a great way to go as far as estate tax planning. Now, when we think about it, there could be transitions where we have the G transitioning to a T. And so the most obvious transition in any situation is when the one and only grantor dies. In that case, we transition to a T, where we have trust income tax returns, then picking up all the income deductions and credits. But we could have other less obvious situations. So for example, with a revocable trust, there could be an amendment, or even potentially the grantor could lose his or her capacity to revoke the trust. And with an irrevocable trust that starts off as G, potentially we're going to decant because we, for whatever reason, want to go to a non-grantor trust tax status. Now, when you step back and think about all of this, we really want to think about the long-term success of the trust and everybody affected by the trust. And that's what we're going for here. Regardless of whether we're going to have to file income tax returns for the trust itself and have that additional administrative task, we are really focused on what's going to be most beneficial for the people and everyone involved. And that can mean some additional work, some additional items to do, but it's okay because we have that cost benefit analysis. And we know that for that kind of long-term success that we're going for, this is just what needs to be done. So don't let that derail you when you're thinking about trust planning. So I'll leave it here and I'll pick it up in another video. This is Ruth George with Ruth P. George Law, PLLC, Trust and Estate Attorney. This video, as with any video I do put out, is for educational purposes only. It does not establish an attorney-client relationship, and I look forward to seeing you on another video.